Alright, today we are going to be dewinterizing the pool. We're going to get the water out first, and then we're going to get the cover off. Hopefully, cross your fingers, it's clean water underneath. And then we'll get all of the stuff over here. You can see over here we've got all the stuff laid out, ready to go. The pump, the filter, the solar cover for it. We'll get all that hooked up, get up together, and we'll show you how we do that. But for now, we're gonna get the winter cover off of it. All right, got all the cover off now. You can see it's not terrible in there. It's a little bit green, but hey, that's not bad for being all winter. So what we'll do now is we will put the vacuum in there. All right, this is the Aquabot Supreme. I've never used this one before. I found it at the DI. I bought it for like 50 bucks at the DI. So pretty good deal. We'll see if it works. Here she goes. See you later, little robot. Plug it in. Climbing up the wall there. Okay, now it's going to go the other way. All right. Okay, there's little Aquabot Supreme, just doing its thing, cleaning the pool. You can already tell, there's a line, the first line that it did, you can already tell it's doing something in there. So we'll just let her keep going until, I gotta climb the wall. All right, that'll be cool, climbing the wall, clean pool walls. Just let it keep going, and we'll get the pump and everything on while it's vacuuming. All right, we're all connected up. You can see I got a couple of solar panels. Actually, they're just solar heaters. They do actually really well. Although all they do is the water comes through this side here. And there's just a tube in there that water circulates around through, then spits it out into the next one, circulates it around in the heat of the sun. And then over here comes into a chlorine generator. And then what that does is that takes the salt that's in the pool and generates that into a chlorine and then dumps it back into the pool. And then my sand filter over here. I think pool manufacturers, they recommend that you change the sand in these filters every season. I do it now at every other season. It seems to work fine. Then the pump I got, this is a pump that I pulled out of an old hot tub. It's a 220 volt pump. That's why it's got the dual pumps on there, because one was a high speed and one was the low speed for the jets. But yeah, it fits perfect on here. I put it on this pool. This is a 220 volt motor. My pump that come with the pool is 120 volts. So this actually saves in efficiency by going up to the higher voltage. All right, pool's topped off. It's still a little bit murky in there, a little bit cloudy, but that's just, it'll get cleared up once we get the pump running and get some clarifier in there. Right now we're gonna add the salt to it. All right, this is the salt I use. It's just regular water softener salt. Pool manufacturers might not recommend you use this, but it's worked for me for 3-4 years now. It does just fine. Salt's salt, right? So yeah, just pour it in, then let it dissolve. I'll stir it around. All right, then all I do is just take this brush right here, just this little brush, and then just move that salt around until it dissolves. Just get it worked around. All right, now the salt's in. Now we're gonna turn the generator on. This is a Intex. You can get these at Walmart fairly cheap. I think I paid like $179, something like that for them. Fairly cheap. You'll have to read the owner's manual for it, figure out how much salt your pool needs. I think this one is like a 13,000 gallon pool. It's 21 foot round, and it takes 5 40-pound bags of salt is what I figured. That's when you first start your pool up. To dewinterize it, because I'm not filling it all the way up, I only need to fill it a couple feet is all. I only need 2 bags, and 2 bags usually works. This generator here, it will tell you if you got enough salt or not. So it kind of takes the guesswork out of it. I don't know the chemistry of how these work, but turn it on and it generates chlorine somehow. I don't know how it does it, but it keeps the pool clean. So we'll turn it on. Then you can set the time on this, how much time you want it to go. I think just default is, I believe it's 8 hours. So it's gonna sit there. It's gonna say it's working. It's got to see that there's flow in there, and then it'll kick on and just start generating chlorine. And I think, like I say, default's 8 hours. You can set your time for whatever time you want it. Right now, I'm gonna let the pump run for 24 hours, a good 24 hours, just to get the cloudiness out of it, get it generating, get it running, get some chlorine into the pool. So there it goes. It looks like it's generating now. You can tell the generator's starting to generate now. Yeah, and then it's set at 8 hours. So it'll run for 8 hours, turn off, and then again at this time, 24 hours from now, kick on again and run for another 8 hours. So that's about it for getting the pool dewinterized. We'll get it cleaned up, and kids will be in here shortly, as soon as the temperature comes up.